What is going on, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying your Friday morning so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85, and I'm here to bring you a quick video update on a new addition to the BrooklynNets training camp / preseason roster, and that being Kaiser Gates, who was an undrafted free agent in 2018 coming out of Xavier. The 6'7", 225-pound forward has pretty much been playing in the NBA for the past couple of seasons, but actually was playing for the Jerusalem League last year. Kaiser White pretty much was an undrafted free agent that was signed to the Chicago Bulls roster in 2018-2019 season. Kaiser White was pretty much a guy who was just trying to latch on with the roster after coming off pretty strong seasons over there in Xavier. And so far as 2008, he pretty much only just played in the preseason. Otherwise that, he was mainly a free agent for his time being. In 2018-2019, his preseason stats, where he played in one game, he had 1.5 minutes, not a lot. He had 3 points per game in that, as well as he's had one field goal attempt and one field goal made. He had a 1,000 field goal percentage with a 1,003-point percentage. So he was pretty much a guy that only had one shot mainly, and he only got one, and he made his 3-point shot that he shot. And then in 2019-2020 for Boston, he played in 2 games. He had 15.8 minutes in those games together, so about 16 minutes per game. He had 2 points with 1 field goal made and 4 field goal attempts. And he had a 250 field goal percentage and obviously a 0 3-point field goal percentage. This is a guy that really hasn't gotten a lot of opportunity to be able to play. That's pretty much for sure. And you can even check out his transactional history right now. In 2018, Kaiser Gates went undrafted after he was placed into the NBA draft in the year 2018. In September 17, 2018, he signed a contract with the Chicago Bulls. But in October 13, 2018, his contract was placed on waivers by the Chicago Bulls. And then obviously on October 15th of that year, 2018, he was placed on waivers. And he obviously was let go by the team. In September 30th, 2019, he was pretty much a free agent this entire time, didn't sign or latch on with any team. In September 30th, 2019, he was signed to a contract by the Boston Celtics. He got his opportunity to go out there and preseason, show what he could do. Obviously, the Boston Celtics, though, didn't believe in his value to the team, so in October 18, 2019, they placed him on waivers, and in October 20, 2019, he became a free agent again. December 16th, 2020, though, this is his second stint right now with the BrooklynNets. He was signed to a contract to the BrooklynNets on December 16th, but the next day, December 17, 2020, he was placed again on waivers for the third time in his career since being an undrafted free agent out of Xavier. And on December 19th, 2020, he was once again became a free agent. This guy really hasn't had the opportunity right now to show what he could actually do. So this is a guy that just wants to have the opportunity to be able to go and showcase his skills to everybody out there. So hopefully he's going to be able to get that chance to do that. Just pulling up some of his G League stats right now that he's had. In 2018-2019 for the Chicago Bulls G League team, he pretty much played in one game, 31 minutes overall. He had 2 field goals made with 12 field goals attempted with a 167 field goal percentage. He has 2 field goals attempted, 2 field goals made and 10 field goals attempted for a .200 field goal percentage. Obviously, it's not that great. And in the playoffs, he really didn't get much of an opportunity there. Same thing. 1 field goal made, or 1 game played, 31 minutes per game, 2 field goals made, 12 field goals attempted, a .167 field goal percentage. This guy just not has had the Kaiser White is a guy that just has not had the opportunities to go out there and showcase what he could do. Even pulling up his college stats right now when he was playing at Xavier. Kaiser White was pretty much playing in Xavier for at least about 3 years. In 2015, 2016, in the Big East for Xavier, He played in 30 games overall. He played in 10.4 minutes per game. One field goal made with 2.2 attempts. Not really a shooter. A .433 field goal percentage. In terms of his 2-point field goals, he had one field goal made and one field goal attempt with a 57.1 field goal percentage. And in terms of his 3-point shooting, he had a .4 field goal percentage, 1.3 field goals attempted, with a 33% field goals percentage made for 3-point line. And obviously his foul shooting overall was about 57%. He had about 3 rebounds per game, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. That was his 2015-16 season. His best season at Xavier was 34 games. He had 34 games played, 18 games started. He played in about 24 minutes per game. He had a field goal percentage of about 41%. He had a 2-point field goal percentage of about 56%, a 3-point percentage of about 38%, a foul shooting percentage of about 83%. So obviously, 2017-2018 was his best game in Xavier at that time. He had about 5 rebounds per game, 1 assist, 1 steal, a little bit less than a block. And he had about 7.2 points per game. In that first season, he had about 3.2 points per game. So in 2017-2018 was his best games overall in terms of his overall stats at Xavier, before he was an undrafted free agent going into the NBA. This is a guy that really has not had the opportunity. Most teams are pretty much giving up on him before he even had a chance to do anything in the NBA. Obviously, they're not really chancing on his talent, but now Kaiser Gates is going to get his opportunity one more time with the Brooklyn Nets preseason roster, and to see if maybe he can show something this time. A lot of people thought that this was going to go to Donovan Williams, who the Nets really liked over there in the summer league, but instead it looks like it's going to be going to Kaiser Gates unless something changes. But this is another opportunity for Kaiser Gates to go out there and let people know that the 25-year-old, 6'7", 225-pound power forward out of Xavier can do something in the NBA, and let people know that he could be a player possibly, and maybe sneak on into that NBA roster for the Brooklyn Nets, or maybe he might be stashed on the G League for the Brooklyn Nets going forward. We'll have to see, but that's just my little update I want to give you guys about the latest signing for the Brooklyn Nets, Kaiser Gates, undrafted free agent out of Xavier, 2018. He's a forward right now, 6'7", 225 pounds. He's played the past 3 years, undrafted guy. First signed by the Chicago Bulls in 2018-2019, waived immediately. Then he signed with the Boston Celtics as an undrafted free agent, waived immediately after that. And then he obviously signed with the Brooklyn Nets in 2020, waived immediately after that. And he played in Jerusalem for the past couple of seasons, the Jerusalem League. So this is Kaiser White's opportunity to go out there and show what he could do. But I just want to give you guys an update on Kaiser White, the latest camp addition for the Brooklyn Nets, as they round out their camp roster to 20 right now, just to see who's going to be the last few additions that could make the roster for the Brooklyn Nets NBA team this year. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news, roster injury updates, and chatter surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. Turn on the bell for notifications of the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the Brooklyn Nets. And let me know in the comments section what you think about this latest addition to the Brooklyn Nets camp roster, Kaiser White, 4-year player, undrafted free agent out of Xavier. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Friday. Take it easy, and always remember, let's go Brooklyn Nets. It's a Nets world, man, and all you do is you just live in it.